field with an exit on the far side. There's a cut through here to this field, and then on the other side of these trees there's another cut through to that field, and there's a cut through over there, pretty much in the middle of the screen to the fifth field. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth field. So they're all interconnected, which is a thing that UK farmers tend to do, so you can get from one grass field to the next. And then if you're doing your hay cart or your silage cart, you'll hitch up the mower and just drive between the fields rather than having to come back out, go all the way around and back in. By contrast, these arable fields only have one exit. So you have to find, the field to our left was there, field to our right is here, with a farm track and another entrance there. But our maize field only has the single entrance. And this is a little bit of a long way to the store, but it's good enough, and we need some diesel. So I believe the gas station is just to the right here. Although I probably don't want to fill up here because I would have to pay gas tax, which is not levied on agricultural diesel. But then you're not allowed to use your agricultural diesel for non-agricultural purposes. Anyway, as far as we're concerned, it's all the same price here, so it doesn't matter. Saves me using up the diesel at the farm, and we'll just slalom round the peoples, get down to the yard, get down to the store. Okay, I think I am going to do what I've been promising to do and get the tyres changed on this tractor. So I don't think having the wrong tyres on the tractor is a bad thing. Where is the workshop? Around the back, probably. Like right there. Okay, so repair costs 2,000. I didn't look at what was what. Nokians, Vredestein, BKT, Mitas. I was thinking of BKTs. Yes, craziness. Gonna go wide with weights. I do generally like having weights on the tyres. Those are standards. So Continental standards. They actually look like they're about the same size as the Continentals and all the rest of them. So we're going wide tyres with weights. I would like to put a bigger engine in it, but really not so much. 2700 is good. We will customise that. And reattach the weight, because that's a good plan. And I want to buy a thing. No whatever that's called. And now, let's start the engine. Okay, hopefully this will give me a little bit better traction on the fields now. for when we're cultivating, seeding, and generally driving up and through dirt. And we'll get the blower hitched up. Let's select the tractor. There we go. Okay, we now have a snowblower, which is narrower than the tyres on the tractor. Well, maybe about the same. Still, it's a thing. It's 11 degrees, it is November 4, it is going to snow at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, so I kind of want to be back to the farm. It's midday already. Time for lunch. So, time for farm lunch. And we are just waiting. Well, the thing, I could do one or both of the hay contracts. The problem is 30,000 income, which is nothing to be sneezed at, plus the bonus of $500 for the spare hay. The problem is it is going to take us into darkness. And then it's going to be December and contracts will get wiped at that point. It's also not really the best time of year to be making hay because it's not hot. It takes a long time for the grass to dry out. But, yeah, it's a thing. I think I'm going to skip it. It's our last opportunity, but yeah. Income versus let's get into spring and get working our farm. And it's a little bit worrying that I won't have enough time to finish the jobs that I start, because we have to mow everything, we have to ted everything, we have to windrow everything, and then we have to collect it. And I've only got the loading wagon. So I think if it was November 3 or November 2, there is something, actually, you know what, I should not reverse this in with the snow blower on it, because I might want to blow the snow before, on my way out of the shed. So, we will go in nose first. The tractor is already down to 77% maintenance. Anyway, you're good. Now, conversely, this one I want shovel nearest the door, because if I want to get this one out, I'm going to want to lift the snow out of the way. Okay, and engine off, drive engine off. Okay, I'm going to call that a good day. It's 10:30 in the morning real time. We will probably sleep till 9, because that's when the snow's going to start, so we can see the snow falling. Yay. So like I said, I did not inspect the price. See, I could pay off a loan and then maybe later take out a loan for the stuff. Sales. The Zerion is still there. What new stuff is now available? So that was the last thing we saw. Oh, I want one of those eventually. Not right now. That probably works as a plough, but frankly no. There's another one of those again. But as we don't do this stuff, I don't really need one of those right now. Does have not the bestest thing. Lambkin Solitaire 12. I do like those. We have approximately the right horsepower, but no. Pottinger Jumbo Combiline, 250 horsepower. I don't have the horsepower. It's big. It can't shift. Maize or grass silage, which is our predominant crop here, so it's not the greatest thing, but it is a bigger loading wagon. Probably allows you to do silage additive, but as I said, its horsepower requirements 250. We don't have that without upgrading our tractor. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a header. That's a thing we have. Chrome Big M. Ooh. There's a thing. Roland Industrial Container. You can carry all of the things. Can you carry all of the things? There's silage. There's maize silage. Beet silage. All of the things in that. That's 45,000 litres, but I would need a hook lift trailer for that. But it's 45,000 litres. Anyway, another one of those. Speed tiller. Yeah, that's nice. That's also nice, and that is a Cedar. 130 horsepower, 2,000, 5,000 GT load, and frankly, we already have a planter. Okay, so we're good there. The snow has begun. It's only just begun. So, weather. That's the weather. Oh, actually, that's not too bad. It's going to snow till midday. There's going to be a brief period of no snow, and then it's going to snow until 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, and then no snow. It is what it is. We do not have grass silage yet. That's saying no sell point because it's still grass. It knows it's ferment. We've got 450,000 litres of the stuff from 2 fields. So 450 times 300 is 45,000 times 3. So yeah, we're going to have about 150,000 pounds of silage there. That's saying estimated value of the grass is 54,000, but there's nowhere to sell it. So that's not a big deal. What else? Contracts. There's a cultivating contract. That's interesting. Sugar beet harvests in December. Is that a thing? Crop calendar. Potatoes and sugar beets can be harvested in December. Well, that might be a good thing to know. I don't know how that works, because obviously once the ground's frozen, and it's 1 degree right now, it may become impossible to harvest. And I think that's part of the rain pain mod. Anyway, we've looked at the store sales, so we're good with that. I'm expecting this to be about 85%. 92, okay. Little bit off, but it's going to be about 8 more hours, and then it'll be ready to sell. So we're not selling that today. We can sleep till 9 o'clock tomorrow and see what the ground looks like. Farmer wakes up, looks out the window, says, nah, not doing anything. I actually thought that teenage Joseph was still here doing some schoolwork, but turns out she's not. Okay, so here we are again, and yes, apart from the house area, we have snow. Oh, that was the other thing I was thinking of doing. Chopping down a bunch of the trees around here and chipping them. Now, normally that's going to cost us money. Anyway, let's have a look. Another look. That's as far as we got. So that's come up again. That's nice. This is a good trailer because of its weight capacity. If you look at, it's 6 tons, it carries 10 tons. It's only got a 12 meter or 12,000 litre capacity, but this is a good trailer for carrying really heavy stuff because you're not going to fill it by volume. Okay, there's one of those. That's kind of nice. There's one of those. That's kind of nice. Kind of want one of those. 8 hours, 7 months. That would be a good purchase, just because silage. But we don't do silage right now, so not a thing. Bale trailer. Design standard, extension. Yeah. That is a grass roller which is a thing. I'm not going to get it, but it's a grass roller. It improves the yield of your grass field. We already know that grass fields are not improved by mechanical means. Industrial thing. That's a potato harvester. That's a big grabby thing. John Deere 6R. 280 to 300 horsepower. Now that's big. It's not as big as we had on the other farm. It doesn't come with the Azaria Pro Compact. It doesn't come with GPS. It doesn't come with a front loader, but it comes with a much bigger engine. A fair complement to our Valtra, but again, no. Platinum expansion, no. There's a Samson. Drag it through the dirt, stick it on the back of your silage wagon, and then there's one of those. Not interested in any of those. Now, what I was interested in is forestry equipment. Something like that, which churns out wood chips. That's just a crane. And that's a mulcher. So don't need that. But this thing here needs 200 horsepower. We'd have to hitch that onto the Valtra. Change the wheel brands, not interested. But it's gonna cost me 10,000. I really don't think that chipping all of those trees there is gonna warrant 10,000 income from the wood chips. Just a feeling. Wood chips aren't that valuable. Wood chips are not valuable. Let's see how that stands up to scrutiny. Wood chips. 800 per 1,000 litres. So per 1,000 litres, we're getting 880. The price fluctuations are pretty darn good right now. Maybe we wait till next month, see how deep the snow is. Is there a self-propelled forestry chipper? That can cut down trees. Woohoo. No. Okay, so that is really the only chipper that we have available unless I start hunting through the things. What do the mods? I've only got Platinum DLC loaded and the Johnston Brothers trailer. The problem with any trees that we cut down here, they're not spruce or pine trees, so they're not going to be straight, so we're not going to get good money from the logs. At least I don't think so. Plus it's going to be a pain loading them onto a trailer. December 2 is going to mean that this should now be grass silage, and as soon as I open that, it'll tell me how much is in there. However, prices, see now, this is going to say I can sell it at exports. It's worth 139. Okay then. So it is now 10:30, and family is on the way. So looks like we're calling this early this week. I need to look up grass silage, which is on this page.
Yeah.
Where? Right there. 306 is the best price. 303, so it's close to a good price. It could be a day that we consider shipping that out. Let's do a look at field prices right now. See if they've come down. That looks like it's plus 30. Yeah, that's almost plus 30%. So the price of that field's gone up. These are all the same. That field there, however, has come down, but is more than I can afford. But you can now see this is 87% more pricey, 79.9. These are cheaper, but again are smaller. 169. I cannot afford that one, but it's a grass field. Can't afford that one, but it is at a good discount, and that's at an okay discount. That's also at a good discount, and I think I can actually afford that one. But there's options here, but we've now got the grass silage that we can sell. I'm willing to sit on this and wait to see if that percentage there actually goes down instead of up. I think we looked at the store sales, and they're all Story and Saley. So I am going to move us on to December 3rd, but right now we are looking to end the stream because family is on its way. So no more work, or no more stream today. 10:30, it's a short stream, but we got a bonus one last week, so it kind of is what it is. We will check field prices anyway. So that's dropped to below 25%. It's again still a little bit pricey, so not looking to buy those fields just yet. And store sales, we now have hoop wagons still available. The John Deere 6R is still available. Like I said, I would prefer to have the money to the land to a vehicle. Draper header, blade. That's kind of a transporting thing. Plus Lexion, that's nice. Although I've used the Lexions before, I kind of want to use the Massey Ferguson or Fendt this time around. There's one of those. That is a subsoiler, which would be a nice thing to have. Slightly exceeds our power rating and is only 3 meters. That fits on the saddle track. Class Axion 800. 205 to 295 is sort of in our complementary range. V7, a little bit light. One of those again, and one of those. Okay. Anyway, it looks like people are here, so I'm going to call it right now. Thank you all for watching. We will be back next week, hopefully with a normal length stream. But for right now, everybody